Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. I'm going to do my predictions for the 138th annual Preakness Stakes at Pimlico Racetrack in Baltimore, Maryland. First off, if you happen to be going to the actual race, whatever you do, do not walk to or from the racetrack alone. Pimlico Racetrack is old as shit. Plus, with our incompetent and ignorant Governor O'Malley, Baltimore City's almost bankrupt, and it doesn't have the funds to keep up with the racetrack. That's why they were about to shut it down a couple of years ago. But the whole track is surrounded by nothing but hood rats. It was like 2008 or 2009. There was like almost 60 some armed robberies alone on Preakness Day, like right around the fucking track. Last year we had like 216 murders in Baltimore City and only 22 people charged with murder. That means 190 some people got away with murder. So they'll kill you over your tennis shoes, and the police down there are corrupt and incompetent and won't do a goddamn thing to help you. So you gotta help yourself. So anyways, on to the horses. Orb, see, he got dealt a little bit of a shitty hand. I saw it on NBC Sports last night. I don't remember if it was, he drew the rail, and they were saying that only one horse has ever won the race coming off the rail. And I don't remember if they said it was just in the Preakness or if it was in the Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont. I don't remember. But, that's one thing that's going against him. But he does have some things going for him. First off, his lineage. He was bred for long races. That is what he was bred for, was running long, hard races. His jockey is on a hell of a winning streak, and 9 horses in the race. That means he can stick in the middle of the pack and not have to worry about being boxed in. That's my only thing I didn't like about him in the Derby, was 17 horses. He likes staying in the middle of the pack. It's going to be hard for him to make his move when he's ready. Now, with 9 horses, he doesn't have to worry. When he wants to make his move, he can make it, and that's why I think he's going to win this race. I'm only going to do the 4 horses I think are going to be up near the front. Mine are Orb, Goldencents, Departed, and Will Take Charge. Goldencents, he finished 17th in the Derby, lost by 50-some lengths, but he stopped running at the 8th pole. Once I saw it was raining, I knew that Goldencents wasn't going to do anything, because he was my favorite. Well, no, Jobs War was my favorite, but once I saw it was raining, I knew none of them horses were going to do anything, especially Goldencents. He hates being behind. He loves being out in front. When he's behind, he's out of his element. He hates all the shit getting kicked up in his face, and especially with the rain and all the muck flying everywhere, he hated that shit. So yeah, but again, tomorrow they're calling for rain. I don't know what time the race is exactly going to start at, but if it's around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be storming like a bitch out there. So hopefully the race will be ran around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What was my other horses? Departed. Yeah, I like departing, not departed. He's basically Orb's little brother. They grew up together. They spent the first few months of their lives and sharing a paddock. He's won 4 of his 5 races in his career. He had a big come from behind win at the Illinois Derby last year. Yeah. The only thing that they're worried about with departing is Goldencents forcing him to run hard at the beginning of the race. If they can hold him back off of Goldencents and keep him from trying to run up there with Goldencents, it's going to be good for departing. And then I do like Mylute, but and she has a Maryland a Maryland jockey, or a woman from Maryland is the jockey. And they're taking the blinders off of it for the first time, so that might help. And where's Will Take Charge? Yeah, he had 2 horrible wet track starts where he's beaten by a total of 30 lengths. Second place finish at Oak Lawn in December, and a win Smarty Jones Stakes, and a win at the Rebel Stakes. Yeah. It says if what appears true, he doesn't like a wet track, then he's gonna live long shot possibly. Yeah, if it don't, that's why I like him though. But I think he's gonna be second place. If it's not raining, he's gonna be up there in the front. He don't run good in the rain. And Governor Charlie, I don't think he ran in the Derby. Oh, he had a foot bruise. It's My Lucky Day is not so lucky because he's been beaten twice by Orb, the Florida Derby and the Kentucky Derby. It's My Lucky Day finished 15th in the Derby. Shit, every horse I'm seeing in this race finished 15th, 17th, 9th, 6th in the Derby. Oxbow, 10th in the Derby. Mylute was 5th, lost by 4 lengths. I don't think Departing ran in the Derby. Titletown 5. I don't know. It doesn't say if he ran in the Derby, but yeah, all these horses that are running in this race, no one finished like before 5th, and most of them were in the very back of the pack. So this is good for Orb too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm about done, so I'll talk to y'all. Peace.
Nemesis 1-1 in from west. Friendly lightning strike inbound. 2 EKIA. Hellstorm missile inbound. Losing Bravo. We're winning this fight. Losing A.